I used to be big on going to the art markets to find artifacts and general art stuff. And I saw mud cloth, and it hit me that I hadn't seen it being used in clothing. It was only pillows and wall hangings and throws and stuff like that. So the big idea became protecting our textiles through modern designs.
Irama Mankata's brainchild, Threaded Tribes, has seen unprecedented success. Not just trendy locals love to be seen in one of her creations, but for youngsters as far-flung as Paris and Zurich, her thread is a must-have. As a born entrepreneur, she worked her way up into the success story she is today.
With the designs that we make, they are very intentionally curated because we're not into fast fashion. Our brand is very slow paced, so we make sure that any design we make, customers are able to reuse the designs multiple times as opposed to having one abstract piece that they can barely wear anywhere. So our designs are just intentionally made with the idea that they are closet staples. We're basically building a community of artisans and local craftsmanship. And so all our resources, textiles, fabrics, and everything are sourced from the local communities. So sustainability really runs through our entire process, from fabric sourcing to where it ends up. With the pieces that we end up creating, they really have nothing to do with the traditional meanings of wherever we pull the fabrics from. It's about the textile itself and the fact that it comes from a certain community and it's indigenous.
The name Threaded Tribes refers to a technique of carefully hand-woven cloths with patterns and symbols all coming together beautifully. Let's see the weaving process of Kente from Ghana.
I am able to create simple and complex designs with this setup. However, the designs are often memorized. The dark brown lever allows me to tighten the thread. The two white levers in a combination brings out your desired pattern. A single lever will, however, give you just a plain weave, which means no design. This installation is manual and so requires your feet in pulling the contraption while you throw the spool rhythmically to get the interlace or your weave.
It's important that the fabrics or textiles come from the original source. Mud cloth that we use comes from Mali. Baule or indigo that we use comes straight from Côte d'Ivoire. And in Ghana, we use fugu and kente so far. The fugu comes directly from the northern region and the kente comes from the south, which is Kumasi. And in the future, we aim to really use textiles across the African continent. So for example, if we go to Ethiopia and we find velvet, we will pull velvet from whichever community is conversant in using velvet, and then we'll pull that to make our clothing.
Our ancestors are no strangers to luxury, investing in and wearing locally produced hand-woven fabrics. Irama continues this tradition and lives out her dream in protecting the African textile industry.